Happy Friday, everyone. It's a Make a Difference Friday. Yeah, I love it. It's with my very, very dear friend, Jessica Kizorek from Parrot Productions.
That's right.
But I love this. Eyes on your mission. That's
true.
you. You have the greatest eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Before I start, though, I would like to keep with our tradition of reading from our Difference Maker cards, and today it's from Maya Angelou. Yeah, my fave. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach the hearts is wise. And I think you do that so well. Jessica is a videographer. She's a filmmaker. She's a photographer. But she tells great stories. And she's a speaker. She motivates. She does a lot. And it's with her films that she captivates and changes so many people. I'd like to just have you tell people what you do and how you get to that, because you're so very, very particular on what you pick, how you pick it, and how you choose those projects. And I know you have something very spectacular that you're just leaving on Friday to go do, so please tell us.
Well, first off, for the last 15 years, I've been producing video content for nonprofits through my video production company, Parrot Productions. But mostly I'm pretty good at what I do, so probably 90% or 95% of the nonprofits can't afford Parrot Productions prices. But as you know, so many nonprofits are doing amazing things that touch the heart, but they fail when it comes to putting that out into the world, right? Wouldn't you say?
Exactly.
So, we designed a program first called the Eyes on Your Mission grant, and every year we have nonprofits apply for pro bono video production. This year we chose 3 nonprofits, one being the United Nations Women, which I'm headed to Rio de Janeiro this Friday to film that as part of their trust fund to end violence against women. How about that? So I couldn't be more ecstatic about that project, but the thing that Mary and I have really worked closely on is the Eyes on Your Mission Academy, which I was trying to figure out how do we put a group of nonprofits together and try and decrease the cost by doing it. I was trying to figure out a way to do that. So we developed a 4-week intensive, and instead of just producing films for the nonprofits, what we did was we engaged young people who needed to learn these new high-tech creative skills so that they could be freelance entrepreneurs of the future. Mm-hmm. So we worked with
amazing
people, and we strategically went to one of Miami's most difficult areas and challenged areas called Liberty City. Mm-hmm. And that is the area that there's a lot of homicide, gun violence, gangs, drug trade. It's a sort of a scary place, to be honest. And it's not the kind of place that people bring cameras and film crews and everything. And a lot of the media they get is bad media. They're on the cover of the Miami Herald for the last 3 shootings that happened. And what our idea is to take these kids in this community and give them skills, teach them over 4 weeks. And not just for free. We paid these kids $500 for 4 weeks. So we did paid internships. And at the end, they really understood the value of their brain, and that they could learn these things, and that, wow, maybe I could make more than $9 an hour in my life.
We were lucky enough to have our video done, and I didn't know what to expect. So when I went in, this is for all of you out there that get approached for a sponsorship, to give kids a chance. And to give them the chance to get behind a camera, to get a chance to be able to do those arts that they don't get a chance to do in schools. And these young people got to do the actual, she really didn't do this, they did it. And they interviewed me, they did the filming, they did the cutting, they did the editing, they did everything. The film is beautiful. And they were so proud. And they wrote me a note, they sent a thing, Mary, what do you think? We'd like your feedback. And it looks very much a professional, and it is a professional video. We're going to put it on the website when we launch. Mm-hmm. And we're very proud of that fact that we were there. But I think the more important thing is when I saw the kids that day, and then I came back and I saw them the second time, that total confidence that they had, like, oh, I got this. I'm done. I can go out and get a job. I can do this on my own. And the young one lady has her own production company that you introduced me to. Yeah, no problem. I'm like 2 and I've got this handled on there.
Well, and the idea is to, and what we're talking about in terms of working together in the future is how do we expand this so we can impact more kids, but also create a pipeline, right? What are they going to do after they have this experience? Once we get more funding, we can really bring in also the different television networks, different productions, and say, hey, we'll pay for these internships, but teach these kids, get their portfolio, have them understand too that, maybe they have to work at, Best Buy to make a living full time, but then they can make $400 on the side or $100 on the side or a shooting project for $500, and they learn how to earn money in today's digital and freelance kind of economy.
So how do we be the best voice for these young entrepreneurs that are in this kind of work? That's really kind of the question I have is, we have cultural councils out there, we have those kind of things. So how do we get them into those so that they can be considered just as much as the professionals are to be given that opportunity?
Well, I sort of joke with people that filmmaking is like the horseback riding of, sports. It's very elite. Most people that are filmmakers come from either money or they have figured out a way to earn money. They have cameras, they have equipment, all this kind of stuff. And, these young people, it's rare to see a filmmaking program in a high school in Miami. In Miami Northwestern, we worked with this great teacher, Mimi. From FIU, we worked with amazing Professor Moses. And we really just poured our hearts into making sure these kids... Yeah, and you saw the nonprofit videos are great, but the kids, what they learned and how they're going to sort of emote confidence and be leaders in their community that understand the power of media.
Yes. So when is this? Are you going to do this again?
Yes, we're definitely doing it again with FIU and Miami Northwestern. We have a funder that we're like this close to getting the paperwork in order. But also, it's really designed. It took me 6 years to design this program. 6 years of dreaming it up, 6 years of finding the right partners, 6 years of being able to afford it myself because it's very expensive. This is not a $5,000 for the program. It's like $50,000 for a 4-week endeavor, and that's expensive. So how do you find funders that really understand that this is very important and worth the money? So
how do they get in touch with you if they want to help you?
eyesonyourmission.org. How about that? No, yeah, eyesonyourmission.org. We have contact information there, but thank you so much for watching this video and listening to sort of how we make a difference, and thank you.
I think you can also see on that website some of the most impactful videos.
Your videos on that website.
It'll make you cry.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank
Mary.
you for all you do
Mwah,
for
mwah,
that.
mwah,
Thank you.
mwah.
Thank you.